Hey there, my name is John Siskovich. I'm going to give you a tip on how to get better lighting when you're shooting video or photographs of your chickens in the morning while you're doing chores. So I just let the birds out and they all scampered underneath the coop, so it ruined my visual. So what I'm going to do is lure them out, because the one thing with chickens and any livestock is they will not do what you want them to do when you want them to do it, when you're trying to take a pretty picture in a video. All right, so standing back, this is just an iPhone 10. There's me with a selfie stick. Right now, the sun is in the east, it's rising. Thank you, sun, appreciate it. And it is growing grass, and my birds are out on pasture moving around, and I want to show people that. Now, if I'm shooting a video of them just being chickens, and say they just got out here and you fed them a little scratch grain and they're just being chickens, this light is a little flatter or less dramatic, has my shadow in it, and not as visually interesting. Now, if we go around to the side, we can start to see some visual sculpting where the light's coming in from this direction, highlighting this chicken's butt and making it glow and be all fun and beautiful. Like, that's really nice. Like, if you were to snap that photo, you could get a lot of information there. Now, if you want to make it really dramatic, oh, look at this. Backlight the chickens, put the sun between, put the chickens between you and the sun, and get a dramatic halo effect on your birds. Now, as I'm framing my shot, I got piles of junk over here. Shipping containers, very useful to me. I love this. I'm very fortunate. But my customers don't need to see all my piles of junk. So, standing up at person height, we got this view of the chickens, and I have framed out successfully my junk, piles of junk, that is. And then if I squat down, I just have to pay attention to my horizon and what is interesting there. Now, there may be times where you don't have piles of junk, or you have a hop yard in the back because you own a craft brewery, right? Super fun. Now, that's really beautiful at a different time of day. And I might not be able to, let me zoom out here, might not be able to get it with morning light. So I might wait until the evening till the light's from a different direction based off of how my animals are oriented, where instead of including the piles of junk, I'm including the hop yard or another farm feature, more fields, woods, just a hedgerow where you can't really see the neighbors' houses. And I'm using my light source and walking around while I'm doing my linger grazing. Oh man. It's the ladies' man getting after it this morning. Walking around during my linger grazing, seeing which way the sunlight is reflecting off the drops of dew on the grass, what the birds are up to. And I can find different opportunities. Look at that chicken right there. For just a hot second. Perfectly lit, stood out, had chickens in the background. We had a single point of interest. We have this interesting diagonal. But then I was talking on video and I didn't get to take that picture. But if you stop and take a moment, whip your phone out, or bring a camera with you, you can capture these glorious backlit chicken moments that make raising chickens just worth it. See, I gave them a little grain to entertain me on my video, but now what they're doing is picking at that clover and doing some grazing, and I can see that the chickens have to lean down pretty far. Oh wow. The neighbors have chickens, and a call just went up from that chicken coop, and my two roosters just started growling. I hope that camera caught it. But now they're looking in the direction of that noise, all alert. And they're like, the threat has passed. Perhaps we are okay. let's flip this camera around in this video, and hopefully you got something from today's tip. Lighting not only works for your chickens when you want to take a chicken picture, but say you want to take a picture of you out at your chickens. Watch my face right now as the light, I have to dip under my little protection thing here. As the light changes and I have a different, like there's me backlit, my face is flat and dark. And as I turn to the side, I'm getting a little more drama, like a harder edge here, and it's filling in because modern phone technology and what they do with cameras and processing is crazy. And then the light gets harsh and bright against my face, which is good if you want to show sunshine, you know, show that it's sunny. But you think about your facial expression, and that if you're staring into the sun trying to take a video, you'll be wincing and you're like, ah, it burns. And it's harder to concentrate, even if you have these big goofy glasses on that my wife hates. So yeah, pay attention where the sun is. All right, I'm done now. I'm just like staring at myself in the camera like, look at this guy. He's all sweaty, talking about taking videos of chickens. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope whatever you do today, whatever you try, is successful. And if it's not, I hope you learn from that failure. Enjoy your week and your weekend. And until next time, I will see you out in the field.